Hello everyone, welcome back to Laser Penguin Games. Today we're going to be taking a look at my Spell Proc Enchanter Sorc for Project Diablo Season 4 Enlightenment. And let's go ahead and get into the skills first. What am I doing here? Skill tree, yeah. Okay, so for a lightning spell, I'll start with that first. We basically just put one telekinesis, one teleport. Most of our skills, we're going to choose fire because right now, fire enchant lets you enchant your merc and other players as well as, but the new cold enchant doesn't work on others yet. So we're going to put all our points in fire first, maxing out warmth, maxing out enchant fire, and maxing out fire mastery. So here I just had to put points in Firebolt and Fireball just to get to enchant. But just those three skills, and then whatever we have left over here, we're going to max out Cold Enchant, and it gets buffs from Chilling Armor, but we're going to make sure we get at least 1 point in Cold Mastery and 1 point in Chilling Armor, and you can kind of put them wherever you want here. They're both increasing your damage. Especially since we're going to be proccing, but I put them in Chilling Armor just to get the straight up cold damage extra on our cold enchant. This will also just give you damage and more pierce. It's a pretty simple build. Now let's get into the stats and gear. So you can see here, we dumped most of my points of vitality after I put just enough to wear my armor and my bow. But I could definitely use a little bit more in Dexterity for Tower, just get some more attack rating charms. That's why I figured it's a lot easier to just get the charms of attack rating or get some corruptions. But we'll take a look at, actually I'm going to look at our offhand weapons right now. So in our offhand slots we're going to be having Eshis's Temper, and right now I have a Spirit. And the reason is because I'm trying to get 65% cast rate so I can teleport around. Now if you get some better corrupts, so you can get like Lidless was probably good if you can get corrupted extra faster cast rate Lidless, or an extra corrupted faster cast rate Eshitas, and then you can still wear Lidless over here for the extra skill, because we're going to be actually casting all of our buffs and enchants on our offhand. So I just haven't. The economy is kind of trash this season. The population is going down, but we're doing the best we can. So that's basically make sure you have as many skills as you can while you keep at least 65% cast rate on your two offhand slots. But I guess essentially you could get +1 to skills on the Eshistas as well. And then just get the cast rate on the Lidless, so you'd have 6 to all skills. Or the other way around too, you could do it, just get +1 to skills on the Lidless, so you have 3 all skill Lidless and 3 to all skills here with the extra faster cast rate, and still get it. And you could get another corruption for cast rate on something else as well, and then just get the skills on both, but again, this is just more expensive. So our main weapon here is Endless Hail. It is a great bow. It's going to give us strafe, and it's going to give us Blizzard proc on striking. And then our other piece of our combo is going to be Dragon Armor, and this is going to give us Hydra proc. And I guess we kind of get a bonus Holy Fire, and also we're getting a little bit of extra strength here as well. Increased mana. For our helm, I'm just using Shaco. So plus all skills here is going to increase a lot of our damage, although we are focused on fire for this side of it. My amulet could use a rare crafted here. Definitely could get something better than what I have here. You get an extra 1 all skills +2 to source skills or something would be good, and then whatever bonus stats you can get. My quiver is got 1 all skills and 20% increased attack speed. Those are like the main things I was looking for on it. Gloves I'm using are Frostburns, and this is just going to give us some extra cold and fire damage, and I have I guess they're both 10 pierce, fire and cold pierce, which is going to help us. I have 1 Ravenfrost for Just some extra attack rating. Cannot be frozen. Nature's Peace is going to give us some more max resist. And Oak Sage. Play monsters rest in peace. Prevent monster heal. All the good stuff. And a build I'm using is actually for just an extra attack speed. We're going to get slightly a little bit of life back with the Life Leech and the Deadly Strike, because we are doing a little bit of physical damage, because our Great Bow is obviously an upgraded version of Endless Hail, but we're mostly fire damage for this, and then a bit of cold. Just have some crafted boot. You can pretty much use whatever you want for the boots, as long as it has a bit of run walk, and then some other stats you want. This one has triple res that I made, and some extra life replenish, so it's pretty nice. For charms, I went with, well, I got a 40 geese here, because the Sork I was saying we were trying to match find. I got a bunch of resist all charms, because there's just not a lot on our gear. And then I have a few fire GCs, torch, and then there's more resists, and then a bunch of extra life and resist, small charms. So we'll go ahead and then I'll see my Merc has infinity for the minus res to our enemies. And also lowers the defense a bit, which makes it easier for us to hit them. So we're going to go ahead and show you what this. So first we're going to switch weapons, then we're going to get our chilling armor, we're going to get our Oak Sage, and then, so you have to go near. You can enchant our Merc, and then we can do our cold enchant, which you can see here does not go on a Merc, unfortunately yet, so hopefully they fix that in the future. And our whole goal here is just basically hold right click. And then it's gonna auto target everything for us, and it's gonna you'll see, like, so when you see the procs going off right around us, you'll see the fire proc whenever we do hydras, and then you'll see whenever we proc the blizzard. And I know they're only 12 and 15%, but it's a lot when you're firing this fast. That's why we have all the shale runes in the Endless Hail, just to get the crazy attack speed. Now we are a bit squishy, but also we have the Merc to tank a bit, and we don't really go in anyway. We just kind of stay on the outside, and then if we can shoot and proc whatever we need to. Build is a lot of fun to play. It's really easy too, because all you do is hold down the button and just move out of the way of any bullshit. There's some cows in here. Also, our dragon armor is allowing for extra hydras as well that we normally would not have, so get more hydras out. And we pierce quite a bit with, I mean, my pierce is coming from the frost burns, the fire facet, and then also our infinity on our Merc. This build is just great for farming. It's really relaxing and chill, and not the best boss killer yet, but also there's a lot of upgrades I can make to get more damage as well. It's just a really good farming build. Merc being pretty dumb there. I just like proccing the hydras, because actually our hydras are getting the fire mastery as they're procced, so we're doing some pretty decent damage at level 28. Yeah, 28 hydras with the big fire mastery. I like how they proc too, like where you hit. Same with the blizzard, it's proccing on the arrow striking, not where you're firing from on attack, so it's always on top of the actual enemies. Now there's also builds that are just enchant, and I'm not worried about that. I'd rather combine it with this proc, which is a lot makes it fun. just normal enchant. It's okay too, but I like to make the blizzards and hydras. It's just the rare arrows just came out this season. That's good to try them out. Alright. Who are you? Okay. Get some of the orbs, I guess. You're just dropping shit as you run around. Drop the map. What happens if I kill you? I think these are the ones you buy in the store. Yeah. And 2 life first. I get some of these. Could drop a bunch of perfect gems as well. Nice to have the orb to give the merc extra life and regen as well as ourselves. So you have a nice tanky merc. Well, I do anyway, because I got him like Ethereal Shaft Stop to help with the tanking. He's got some Dracules, some Gore Riders, his own Nosferatus, and then like G-Face, which I didn't even bother to socket yet because he already had max res. So I should probably put some IS jewels in there or something to make him attack faster. That's cool. We got to see a treasure goblin. Oh, just got champion worm. Oh, immune to fire. How dare you? Military axe, ethereal. Maybe I'll pick up the XP shrine. These guys are trying to make a move on me. Hydras! I can farm a little bit. Other than that, I mean, I'm level 91 right now. The chilling armor does fall off sometimes. You have to recast, just do your weapon change. Look at this guy from this worm. He will not survive the blizzard though. He will shatter. It would be nice if the blizzard was a bit higher level, but that's another reason why I kind of just put the points just into chilling armor to get extra cold damage, because the proc for the blizzard doesn't do nearly anywhere near the damage that the hydras are doing. Grandchon. Mark likes to just watch. Okay. Let's get some hydras over there. Some blizzards going. I'm really probably. I don't think I'm gonna level up with this Sork anymore. I think that's enough. How dare you, Lightning Spire? Hydras for you. The only other thing I could think to proc was like Charon Wind, which is a ring, obviously, but that procs from the sword, like on attack, so it comes out of the actual attacker. So we're basically looking for on-striking effects, and hopefully more come out in the future too, which would make this build even crazier. But right now, this is pretty much all we got to work with, which is still a lot of fun. There's an Elder's mace there. But I think that's pretty much it for this build. Also, if you have any questions about it, leave them in the comments below. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next video. Hello everyone who made it to the end of the video. This is LaserPan Games, reminding you to smash that like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps out. And if you're looking for even more content, check out my Patreon here, where I post exclusive video content every month, and you'll have access to all of that.